A rude awakening for families in Bolivar this week. The tornado sirens went off even though we had no weather threat on Tuesday night. Residents at first felt confused, but Charmel Odell reports they now want to know why this false alarm happened.
With fall being the second severe weather season of the year, tornado sirens can provide a life-saving warning. Around 7 p.m. Tuesday, this is what many people in Bolivar heard. Bolivar officials say these tornado sirens were not supposed to go off.
And on Saturday night, we had active tornado warning for Polk County, and so the storm sirens were selected and actually went off Saturday evening. And then what happened was somehow they were still selected last night when an alert for another agency went out.
Emergency Management Director Brent Watkins says the storm systems were recently updated, but Polk County Dispatch is still trying to work out bugs in the system.
It wasn't really, it's not a user error, just kind of a technical issue that we've discovered, and moving forward shouldn't be an issue.
The Office of Emergency Management wants people in Bolivar to know
Storm sirens are just one piece of your information. Make sure you have multiple ways to be alerted.
Emergency Management says sirens were immediately shut off after the false alarm. Reporting in Bolivar, I'm Charmel Odell, KY3 News.
Well, a warning